Nothing about this year has been normal. Just weeks after I left home, COVID was turning everything upside down, even here in New Zealand.
We are all now preparing as a nation to go into self-isolation.
When the country closed its borders and entered lockdown, I chose to stay. It genuinely felt safer here.
As a government, we will, and I hope you have seen this, we will do everything in our power to protect you.
Since New Zealand's lockdown lifted, it's become stranger and stranger to be away. Thousands of miles from home, but in one of the safest possible places.
Turning now to New Zealand, where people have been getting a sense of what it's like to get back to business as lockdown there is lifted.
At this point, life in New Zealand is pretty normal. I can work, I can meet new people. I can mostly enjoy the trip I planned over a year ago, back when traveling like this wasn't out of the question. Now, that feels like another lifetime. And home seems like some parallel universe whose cracks I've slipped through, but where there are people I still miss and worry about. Watching everything the US went through this year made me question the ethics of sharing travel highlights and other updates about my really lucky life in New Zealand. What these amazing snapshots don't capture is the absurdity of life in a van and learning to live in one as a couple. Highlights don't explain the feeling of missing a home that I know has changed dramatically and wondering what it'll be like going back. More space would be nice, and I really do miss my cat. I think I'm ready for the next chapter, but it's also sad to think about leaving this really remarkable place. I have about 100 days left in New Zealand. Sometimes that feels like a lot, but mostly it feels like no time at all. There are friends to see, nature to sit in, hopefully time for another lap around the country. So nothing about this trip has been normal, but nothing about it goes unappreciated. To my friends in Aotearoa, thank you for sharing your home with me this year. It really has been the adventure of a lifetime. To my friends and family back home, I miss you so much, and I'm so excited to see you again. And to anyone that's made it this far, I really appreciate that. This is the first video I've made just for me in a while, but over the next few months I'll have plenty to share, from walks and beautiful scenery to mini docs and stuff about living in a van. At this point, I'm documenting it for myself as much as anyone. For now, you can find some side work I'm doing on a new channel called Scenic as Fuck. It's just long ambient videos of really scenic places, parts of walks, and other relaxing stuff. It's great for leaving on in the background while you work, or, I don't know, falling asleep too. I don't really care. Head over to Scenic as Fuck to check that out. And now I have to say the thing I've secretly been dreading all along. See you in the next video.